And welcome back to Mario Luigi Superstar Saga. We are now at Woohoo Hooniversity, and people seem to be running for whatever reason.
Oh no.
And it looks a little bit on the trashed side.
I mean, it is a university. It could just be a Friday night. Oh no. Cackletta just loves turning people into monsters.
Yeah, that's where she gets her kicks.
Was it perhaps another black worm? Or the same black worm? Since we let it get away.
I would not know. I would not know. But anyway, we do get introduced to new enemies in this. And actually, there is a bit of a nod from another game within the series in the Mario universe known as Dr. Mario. We will be bumping into the viruses eventually in this game.
Ooh.
Yeah. So our main goal in this game, our main goal in this area, Woohoo Hooniversity, is to open up the gates to get to Cackletta and Fawful. And so there are bits of puzzles that we'll have to solve to progress through this dungeon.
What do you think they study in Woohoo University? Hooniversity? Perhaps the art of woohooing?
I don't. Either that or the arts of yo-yos. Because look at that guy. I'm a yo-yo master.
Are those I guess they kind of are yo-yos. Alright. Meanwhile, those other guys look like they've got like yeah, they kind of look like a baby rattle that's half shoved in their mouth.
Yeah, so this is where enemy attacks, you're definitely going to have to learn that learn to pick up that enemy attacks are more different and more frequent in variety.
They're mixing it up.
As you may have noticed, they spat out some rings when they are far away that you have to jump over. Or if they are close enough to you, then they spit out rings that you don't have to jump over. You have to remain stationary. Anyway, there's the viruses from Dr. Mario. And just like in Dr. Mario, if you match the colors, well, they disappear. Which makes the battle a little more easier than it needs to be.
They're cute, though. I wouldn't expect to say that about a virus, but they are cute.
But you do have to watch out for the viruses, because if they attack you, one of them can do more damage. Like, okay, so like the trick to the viruses is that whenever you jump or attack them, they change different colors, right? Well, depending on the different color, they do more damage or whatever. So like the red one does more damage, the blue one does less damage, and the yellow one does immediate damage, I believe. I haven't done that much research into it, but then there are certain colors that will inflict poison on you, so that's something to be on the lookout for.
Makes sense that a virus would give you poison.
Yeah. I decided to go back because this is a nice little touch-up. So Woohoo Hooniversity are... they study blocks, and there's these types of blocks that are from different Mario games. So like you have the classic block that's from the normal Super Mario Brothers. Basically, if you don't know what each block does in this game, they do give you information on what you need to do for each of those blocks.
Well, that's handy.
Yeah.
The red virus just really makes me think of a dog. It's like, I want to pet it.
And if you're curious about what Dr. Mario is, it's basically a puzzle game. It's kind of like Tetris, in a sense. There, you have to just match colors and get rid of the viruses.
Because there has to be a Mario version for nearly everything.
Yep. And, yeah, they do have various puzzle games that's like Tetris. Like there's Yoshi's Cookie, and then there's like Dr. Mario with the Tetris and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yoshi is a little bit more compelling, I must say. Stick a cute dino dragon on something.
Mm-hmm. And we will learn more about Yoshi later on, because we do bump into Yoshis in this game. Not only do they reside in the Mushroom Kingdom or Yoshi's Island or anything like that, but they also reside in Bean Bean Kingdom as well. They're very well-known dinosaurs.
Are they our typical standard Yoshis then? There's not Bean Bean Yoshis?
There's no Bean Bean varieties of Yoshis, no.
That's a little disappointing. Not that I don't love Yoshi, but I was looking forward to a new flavor of Yoshi.
Well, we're not going to be getting it here, unfortunately.
Such a tragedy. Are those... What is supposed to be that yellow, blue, and red thing?
You know what? I couldn't even tell you, even in the 3DS remaster, because they look identically the same. But I think it's supposed to be like a part of a ray gun or something like that. So like it's like a mask with a built-in part of a ray gun.
Yeah, see,
is my best guess.
I thought it might be a gun too, but their hands are at their side. And it's not, it's too low down to be like a nose gun. It's just a little odd. Unless they are firing the gun with their mouth. That might be what's happening.
Perhaps.
Tongue pulls the trigger.
But we just got introduced to the Mecha Chomps, and basically their known attack is, if you pay attention to the faceplate, it was the color red. It switches between red and green to signify what predator they're going to be attacking, so best to keep an eye on that. Anyway, this isn't much of a puzzle. The solution was just right there. It's basic memorization at this point. And the solution is always the same on repeat playthroughs, so...
How do you feel about games doing that? Like, having the puzzles be the same?
It's good for speedrunning.
That's true.
It's good for speedrunning. I will give it that, but I don't know if I've ever seen a speedrun done on Superstar Saga. I know there's a speedrun of Super Mario RPG on the Super Nintendo, but I'm not so sure on Superstar Saga.
There might be someone who's done it. There's speedruns for all sorts of games that you wouldn't expect.
I've only tried speedrunning at least a few times in my life, and I don't know if it's for me or not.
I get sidetracked far too easily to speedrun games.
Yeah, that's fair.
I was meaning to do like not a speed run, but like a kind of quick playthrough of a game, and then I immediately just went on all the side quests. I'm like, well, so much for that.
Well, I normally don't do speedruns, but then there are games that have achievements that's just like, okay, you'll have to beat it in under this certain amount of time to get this achievement.
You know, there is one level on Halo Reach that is so easy to speedrun that I always use it for weekly challenges when that comes up, that I can no longer ever play that level normally. But other than that, I don't really try to speedrun things.
That's fair. Now, I guess you could challenge yourself with this certain block to see how many coins you can pop out of there. And I think the most I ever got from one block is like 35 or something like that.
Oh, this reminds me of that. Oh, I feel old, but also I'm annoyed that I can't remember. Hacky sack. feels like hacky sack, but with your head.
Oh, another puzzle.
And another beam.
Yep. Definitely go out of my way to get some beans because, like I said, I do plan on getting at least one cup of each blend. And you go out of your way to get those cups, you'll get a bonus accessory out of it. So
gotta love bonuses.
It does count as a side quest. And here comes the most annoying part in this game, and I think we gotta go through this at least 2 times, I believe. But basically, we have to hit a certain amount of blocks within a certain amount of time. And it's not like they come out in various speeds or whatever, and it's disorienting to you know,
trying to watch both sides as they change speeds.
Like, I'm surprised I haven't gone fucking cross-eyed, just shifting my eyes back and forth.
Yeah, this is one of those things that I feel like I'd be horrible at, and so I would never progress past here.
It's basically luck if you try just a certain amount of times. Luck has to be by your side at this point.
Well, I'm not a very lucky person, and I use my patience elsewhere.
Well, unfortunately, it's mandatory to do this to progress, so you have no choice.
Oh, that's why I would never get past this. Except there was platforming earlier, so if I was playing this game, I might still be there.
Thankfully, I think this is the third time I'm going through this already. And I believe I get it in this one shot. Just barely, though.
Just in the nick of time.
Yep. And I know there's a certain button that we have to hit to open up the gate, but if you happen to go this way, then there's some hidden goodies that you can pick up along the way.
Oh, we love secrets.
Mm-hmm. There are a couple of side quests that's there's a few side quests actually that involves finding a golden Monty Mo, and he will reward you with certain goodies if you find him. And most of those, a few of those side quests, all of them actually, pay remnants to the classic Mario platforming. So it's like another wink and nod to Mario Brothers franchise. Anyway, the trick to you have to switch between. Yeah, I messed up there.
I was gonna say, what was the point
and
of that?
And that barrel doesn't really come back out until you exit out of a room and re-enter it. So, but basically, there are moments where you have to bounce onto the barrel to reach a certain switch. So,
it's Luigi's turn in the barrel this time.
It's always Luigi's turn in the barrel.
Unless we're floating down the river and
that's
filling
true.
ourselves with soda. Only Mario is capable of holding liquid in his mouth.
Yep, holding it in his belly. But if you ever get lost, I guess I can say that if you happen to lose your way when you're progressing, just follow the beam of light, and it's usually a good guide to follow where you should go next.
Oh, there's a joke to be had about going into the light, but it doesn't feel quite right.
Go towards the light. Are you telling me to die? Anyway, if I had to choose a block This would not be my block of choice to get coins from.
Seems a little tedious.
I mean, it's good to get coins from there, but no, please. I'm glad they did away with that in future games. But they really wanted to utilize the fact that you have to press A and B a lot of times. And they tried to remind you that, hey, remember, you control Mario with A and Luigi with B.
This is a really cool mechanic,
Anyway.
don't you forget.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, we will continue through Woohoo Hooniversity in the next video of Mario Luigi Superstar Saga. See you then.
Woohoo and goodbye.